Hi class, this is Instructor Fran, and I wanted to give you some tips on week 3's assignment, your rough draft of your body paragraphs. So you scroll down to week 3. We're going to open the body paragraphs assignment. Okay, so as always, make sure you read carefully through the assignment directions. You're going to see some good links in here. There's the criteria for how these body paragraphs are going to be graded. So that's always a really good way to almost have a checklist of how your assignment's going to be graded. Okay, there's a sample here that we're going to take a look at in a moment. And then you're going to use this template here. Okay, some key things to keep in mind. You want to have at least 350 words. You're going to fill out the title page of the template. We'll take a look at that in a minute. You're going to have your thesis statement at the top of the second page of the template. So there's a cover title page, and then the next page after that you have your thesis statement. There's a place for that on your template. It shows you to do that. Okay, and then you're going to write at least one paragraph for each of the 3 supporting points of your thesis statement. Make sure that they begin with a topic sentence and that they're at least 5 to 8 sentences in length, supporting details, and that you have some sort of concluding sentence. Okay, make sure everything's double spaced, Times New Roman 12-point font. Okay, and you're going to have a reference citation for your scholarly articles. You're not necessarily going to be adding quotes or paraphrases yet. You don't have to. That we're going to do next week. If you want to, you're going to need to include in-text citations as well. So let's take a look at the template. Okay, so here is the template. Any place that has brackets, you take that information out and you put your information in for it. Okay, so you fill that front page out, and then you can see here's the place for your thesis statement, and then you're going to have a little header here, just a couple words that explains your first body paragraph. It's basically about your first key point of your thesis statement. Okay, you're going to write your paragraph here. It should all be formatted for you. If you find that it's not, then you can go back to those instructions on the front page. Okay, the second key point, just a couple words to sum it up as a header here, and then you're going to write your body paragraph about your second key point here. And then your third key point, just a couple words summary here as a header, and then you're going to write the third body paragraph there. And if you scroll down, you can see that your reference page is set up for you, and you put it in your first and second reference pages here in APA format. Let's take a look at an example. Okay, you can see their title. It's kind of funny. And then they filled out the rest of the information: student name, class, date, teacher's name. Okay, you can see their thesis statement is put in here. You're going to want to take a look at the feedback from week 2's assignment, where I give you feedback on your thesis statement and either revise accordingly, or if your thesis statement was good to go from week 2, you'll plop it right in here. Okay, and then you can see their first key point is adequate family leave. So their header is adequate family leave, and you can see the first body paragraph is about adequate leave time. The second one says allowing work at home days. Okay, so you can see this is about work at home days, and there's a good header, clear topic sentence. Okay, the third key point, encouraging use of vacation and sick time. Okay, and you can see that third body paragraph lines up with that, vacation and sick time. Okay, there's no introduction, no conclusion. We're going to work on those for week 4. You can see their reference page is set up. They had 3 sources that they plan on using. Notice that there's a hanging indent. That means that the first line is not indented, the others are. That should be set up on the template. If not, you find that under paragraphs special hanging. Notice that these are ordered alphabetically. D comes before K, which comes before S. Notice that it's the full last name, but then the first and middle initial if applicable. Okay, notice that the article title only has the first letter capitalized. Okay, the first letter after a colon would be in any proper noun, the first letter would be as well. And notice that the journal titles are italicized. Those are a few key things to notice. All right, so if you have any questions as you're completing this assignment, let me know. The more time and effort that you put into this, the much easier it will be to write week 4's assignment with the feedback that you get from this, and with adding an introduction and a conclusion, adding your evidence in your body paragraphs. Week 4 will be not too difficult to complete. Thanks for listening.